Hello, Baker. It's your mayor. Hope you had a great November. I hope your Thanksgiving was fantastic. And if you was like me, you probably ate a little bit too much. Everywhere we went, we were probably eating the same thing at everybody's house, but it was a great deal, and I had a great time. I am excited about tonight's show. I have an opportunity to close out. We're going to close out this show for the year, and I have an opportunity tonight to be with my best friend, one of the most professional people I know. She's a mentor to me, a great leader for the city of Baton Rouge. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome the mayor of Baton Rouge, Ms. Sharon Westenbroom.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Mayor Waits.
All right. How's your family doing?
Everybody's doing well. You know, it's the Christmas season is upon us. The New Year is upon us,
Right.
and I'm looking forward to spending time with my family during Christmas.
I know that we were talking a little while ago, and you was joking, you was laughing about it, and you was telling me what you love about Christmas. Tell our viewers what you was talking about.
Well, first of all, I said I love Christmas because I love Jesus,
Right.
and it's certainly celebrating His birth. But secondly, I love to have an opportunity to have a little time off,
Right.
and the holidays seem to give us that time off. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
I
as well.
am. We just to get some rest, and you know, with our jobs, you know, time off doesn't mean that you're totally off, because
no.
it's never going to happen. I've been around you a long time. I've watched you for years, and I you know, we here in Baker, you know, we talk a lot about our faith and how we feel about our faith. We're really not afraid to talk about God and how we feel about that, because I truly believe that God has been a part of everything that we've done in this city. But what I admire about you, that you haven't shied away from it either. You talk about your faith, and you talk about when we have issues with me and you talked about you can get through this, or you built for this. Tell our audience, what do you mean when you talk about being built for this?
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer that public service is a calling like many other callings.
Right.
Sometimes when we use the word calling, we think of a call to ministry. But there's also, I believe, a call to public service where your heart is drawn towards serving others.
Right.
In our dynamic, however, it's couched into politics, but
Right.
actually it's being a public servant. And I believe that everyone has a unique purpose to fill in this life, and I certainly believe that mine is being a servant leader through the avenue of public service, and in this particular instance, as an elected official. And I believe that God equips all of us to execute the different purposes in life that we have. And certainly, I don't think He would allow us to be in these positions if He did not feel that we could effectively execute them.
Hard job, though, huh?
It is.
a
Now,
challenge.
let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean it's going to be perfect.
That's right.
Because life is not perfect. We are not perfect. I heard someone use the statement once, you know, we're public servants, not perfect servants.
That's right.
And so we have to remember that, and we also have to remember whether we're in government, whether we're in education, whether we're in law enforcement, that there are going to be challenges.
That's
There are
right.
going to be tests. There's going to be tribulation in many
right.
instances. But it's working our way through that to get to the goal of empowering our communities and serving our communities, uplifting our communities. And so sometimes you go through those rough patches during your tenure in office, but you've got to keep your eye on the prize, and that's what I do.
And you've been doing this for a long time. How many years have you been in
Don't
public
ask that
service?
question.
It's been a long
Don't ask
time.
how long I've been doing it. Let's just say I've been doing it for several decades.
Several decades.
Several
That's a location.
decades, and I feel real fortunate to have longevity in public service, but more importantly, I feel enormously blessed that the citizens of Baton Rouge, and in this case East Baton Rouge Parish, have afforded me an opportunity to serve them as their mayor president.
And that's a great deal. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think that the teamwork that we have between the mayors and the other two mayors, and everybody knows that the friendship that me and you have, and we talk a lot. Tell us about this year, and the challenges you had this year, and what are you grateful for the next year?
Well, as I reflect on 2019, we had a lot of wins to point at, and in fact, we are compiling our successes in preparation for the State of the City address. We launched our Move EBR program, the largest infrastructure transportation initiative in the history of Baton Rouge, a $1 billion initiative, which is not only going to transform our parish,
That's right.
but will certainly afford a lot of growth economically for our community. We've emphasized the small business outreach with our Move EBR program.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to some cones being out
That's
in the
right.
roads and seeing that start. And I tell our citizens, I describe that as temporary discomfort for long-term gain, because
Right.
indeed it is going to be transformative for our parish. So that's real significant.
Right.
We recently received some major grants for law enforcement
Right.
for our Baton Rouge Police Department. We also just got a big grant for the Bus Rapid Transit
Yes.
program, $15 million, which is going to transform transportation in the Plank Road, on the
Right.
Plank Road corridor.
Yes.
A big initiative is the Choice Neighborhoods Grant, $35 million. We were one of only a select group of cities that received that Choice Neighborhood Grant, $35 million that's going to transform the Smiley Heights. So I'm thankful for all of that. And right now, I am going to spend some time being quiet, listening, and getting ready, listening to the Lord, and getting ready for 2020, and what great things in terms of initiatives and goals do we have for 2020. So I'm looking forward to that. I
So we
believe,
need to get
as they
excited.
say, I believe the best is yet
It's
to
yet
come.
to come. We need to get excited then.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, look, I really appreciate your leadership, and I'm excited too as we move forward. And I'm sure that God is gonna take us to new heights. You're a great leader. I got a surprise for you. I didn't tell
really?
you. Yeah, we really got a surprise for you. I want him to bring it up, and we're gonna put it on you. We have we've only gotten a few of these, and this is the City of Baker. This is our medallion.
Oh, this
This
is
is
so
a
nice.
Buffalo medallion.
Go
and,
Buffaloes.
And go Buffaloes, and you wear it around your neck, and it's close to your heart. The only thing hiding this is the key to the city.
Oh,
And so I wanted you to have this because I wanted
Thank
you
you
to
so
know how
much.
special you are to us.
thank you, thank you.
There you go. And everywhere you go, and when they ask you about that, you tell them that that's what Baker
City of
did,
Baker.
the City of Baker. And then we go from there. I want to thank you so much for what you do. Tell your husband I said hello.
And-
Have a very, very Merry Christmas.
And you too, Mayor. Thank you for
The chief coming to talk to you. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, all right.
Are you looking to build or purchase a home? You need to take a hard look at Baker. Small town atmosphere that's good for families. Baker has everything you need. Shops, doctors, hospitals. It's near the airport and a stone's throw from downtown Baton Rouge. No traffic hassles and lots of community activities to be involved in. Ranked as one of the safest cities in Louisiana by Home Security Advisor, Baker and families are moving forward together.